Good morning, Golden Valley. It's a beautiful day as always, so let's get our show going. On today's show, important announcements on sports tryouts,
senior responsibilities,
and a What's Your Story on Senior Reese. I'm Andrew O.
And I'm Shaina Sharma.
Live from Studio 606 and starting right now, this is GVTV. So Shaina, today is Day of the Dead. It actually started yesterday, but it is still going on until today, and we have our little skull here to honor this holiday. But we got to get moving with our Pledge of Allegiance, so please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, I used to be over there anchoring. Now I'm right here hosting. Let's take it over to our anchors, Rosita and Quinn.
Thank you, Shaina and Andrew. Now, I'm super exhausted from yesterday, aren't you?
I'm about as exhausted as you, but we still must go on with the show. So, attention boys interested in playing boys golf in the spring. There'll be a mandatory meeting today at lunch and room. 8:10. If you cannot make it to the meeting, you need to see Mr. Moskowitz.
Boys soccer final tryouts will be held at the soccer field tomorrow and on Monday. JV and varsity will be from 2:15 to 4:15 p.m. and Frosh will be at 4:15 on the turn. If you have any questions, come see Mr. Bunch in room 807.
Boys volleyball final tryouts will be held Saturday, November 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the gym. Please see Coach Tice in room 702 if you have any questions prior to the tryouts.
There will be a mandatory senior cap and gown meeting in the theater from 9 to 9:45 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, November 2nd. The last week for senior stand-ups is next week, November 5th to 9th. This is your last chance. Come by Mrs. Novine's room 409 at brunch and lunch.
That's all the news that we have for you guys. Let's take it right back over to our hosts, Shaina and Andrew.
Thank you, Rosita and Quinn. Now, there's a very wise and old saying that everyone, no matter who they are, has a story. In fact, that is ASB's theme for this school year. Today, we start our series on taking a closer look at the stories of Golden Valley students and faculty. Today, we want to know, Senor Reese, what's your story?
Here at Golden Valley, we pride ourselves on the wide array of stories found on campus.
My story is I am a runner.
Each student's individual story
My story is that I will be the first in my family to go to a four-year university.
Makes us who we are.
I'm an actress in Escape Theater Productions.
Moved 4 times.
We are Grizzlies. And this is our story.
And I was supposed to move to the Middle East, but then the war happened and we couldn't move there anymore.
Diversity is our strength.
So my story is I was born in Northridge. I play baseball.
I'm funny, I'm generous.
My story is my faith.
I like thrift shopping.
I play softball.
My story is my culture.
I'm a volleyball player.
My story is
Unity is our goal.
That's my story.
You guys just have to learn one more. Here we go. What's the leave go? The ball. El mapa.
Say good morning. Mr. Ruiz is a Spanish teacher here at Golden Valley who has dedicated his time to teaching students how to speak Spanish and help students understand Hispanic culture. But how did he get to be where he is today? And what inspired him to become a teacher? Let's find out.
Yes, I was born and raised in Mexico until I was 12. So everything that I can remember until I was 12 years old is that it was like a nice life, but it was tough. It was hard. We don't have a lot of technology or a lot of equipment, at least where I'm from. So even just to do simple things like just to have hot water, we have to boil the water. So it was tough, but it was a nice life. My first experience coming to the United States was shocking, a cultural shock, just because I didn't understand the culture, I didn't speak the language, and it was just hard. I didn't have any friends. It was almost like a norm to just make fun of people who didn't speak English or you didn't speak it well, and well, it was tough, it was hard. One of the things that really inspired me to be a teacher or to become a teacher was helping students. I feel like I was able to be successful in my life just because I have a few teachers that I could talk to them and they helped me through my educational career. So I enjoy helping students. One of my goals for this year is to get to know my students personally. I'll learn about them and just help them any way I can. I just want to say, Spanish 1, keep on studying, and acelerado, just keep practicing your español.
Mr. Ruiz has come a long way to get where he is today. He is a fun and inspiring teacher that will help anyone no matter what. I hope he achieves his goals, and I hope that his time at Golden Valley continues to be a fun and unforgettable experience. And now, back to the show.
Thank you, Jackson, for that spotlight. Now moving on into our club news. Joy Club will meet today at lunch in room 504.
Model U1 will be meeting today and weekly on Thursdays in room 807.
All Defy field trip slips are due by tomorrow.
Next Wednesday, November 7th, GVTV will be having a fundraiser at Chipotle, so come out to support and help us fund for our STN trip to Seattle.
Now, yesterday was Halloween, and we would like to know what you did for Halloween. The poll of the week: did you trick or treat, watch scary movies, pass out candy, or stay at home? Vote on our Twitter at GVTV_news, and the results will be announced on tomorrow's show. I don't know about you, Andrew, but I hung out with my friends and watched scary movies.
I stayed home like a boring person would, and I want to talk more about it, but unfortunately, we have just reached the end of our show. For the entire crew of GVTV, my co-host Shaina, Sharma, I'm Andrew. Have a fantastic day, and of course, as I say in John Green's hometown, don't forget to be awesome.